Hey everyone, my name is Jamie Lee. Welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching this video today. Now today's video is a direct response to one of the most common questions that I get asked, which is where do I buy swimsuits from? Now obviously I have done tons of reviews on this channel for a whole bunch of different places that make swimwear, but I've never kind of made an overall, like, what are the swimsuits that I actually wear and where are they from? So that is what we are going to look at today. I'm going to show a whole bunch of different swimsuits, where they're from, basically just one from each of the different places. And I will have suits from a bunch of different price points. Like always, I will include a link to the specific swimsuit if it's still available, or the retailer that it's from if the specific one is not available anymore. But this is basically going to be a rundown of some of my absolute favorite swimsuits. Now, as we know, I've been gravitating towards one pieces a lot, so there are going to be a lot of one pieces in this video. But if you're interested in seeing some of my favorite two-piece bikinis as well, let me know and maybe I could do a part 2. And one thing to keep in mind, I do live in Canada, so these are all suits that are available to be shipped to Canada. If you live somewhere else, I would recommend just checking the swimsuit website. Usually they always have like a shipping page or an FAQ page where you can check where they ship to, just so you're not disappointed. As a Canadian, I know a lot of times there are things that can only ship to the US or can only ship to Europe, etc. And it's heartbreaking to fill a cart and then realize you can't even get it shipped to you. And with all of that out of the way, let's just get right into suit number 1, which is the Minimalist suit from Londre. Now, this suit I actually got from the Londre and Birds Papaya collaboration, which is why it has this very unique print. But this suit, the style itself of the suit, is one of the standards that Londre carries. And you can get it in a lot of different colors, and they often release limited edition patterns. This suit is definitely on the higher end in terms of price, but Londre is a sustainable and ethical company that focuses on creating suits that are going to last you. They're not going to be a wear for one season and you have to throw them away. They're also made to kind of mold to your body. And we'll have a couple examples of suits like this today that when you hold it up, you're like, there's no way that's gonna fit, but you put it on and it looks amazing. This suit is basically these tiny little straps and then absolutely no back. So these straps are kind of holding everything in, and if that were to fall off for any reason, you would probably have some indecent exposure. I have personally worn this in a lake, not the ocean. I was gonna say the ocean, a lake that had quite high waves at the time. I swam around in it, jumped on and off of floaties in it, did a whole bunch of tanning, and I personally did not have it slip at all. These straps, the way that they fit, they are quite secure. I don't feel like they slip off of me at all. They feel very comfortable. And because they're tighter, I do feel like it provides okay support. Now, there is not a shelf bra in this style of bathing suit. It's literally just your boobs are kind of squished, which makes them look pretty good. This is definitely a cheekier option, and it also has a little bit of ruching at the bum, just to give you that little bit of extra zhuzh back there. And like I said before, very, very low back. In this print, I think a very cute one piece with the vulva print, that's what it is. Little flowers that look like vulvas. I love that. I know it won't be everybody's thing, but imagine this in black or bright, bright white. I do think that it would be super, super sexy, especially in black. There's something about a black one piece that just screams sex appeal to me. But this is a great fitting swimsuit. I got it in a size medium. It is stretchy, but conforms to you. It's very thick fabric, very, very high quality. And I imagine that I will have this swimsuit for many, many years. It fits great. It looks great. And I would definitely consider getting more bathing suits from Londre because it is great quality. Now, next up we have Knix Swim. Now, this bikini is still available. It's from their most recent swim launch, and I find it absolutely adorable, but beyond being absolutely adorable, I also think it's revolutionary because these are leak-proof swim bottoms. Because of that, and these being the only ones that I own that are leak-proof swim bottoms, I know that I'm going to have this suit and take it with me if I'm ever going to be going on vacation when I think I might be on my period. And this is just an innovation to me. I think it's really, really cool. I love that they've made this. I think that this style looks stunning on me. I love the amount of cleavage, the poof sleeves, the bottoms, nice and high cut, decent amount of bum coverage. And overall, it's just a very well made, super high quality, nice and thick bikini that also doubles as being leak proof and period protection, which is amazing to me. Absolutely love it. Now I have tried one of Knix's one pieces that is not leak proof as well from a previous swimwear launch and absolutely loved it. I still wear it to this day and I've had it for like 4 years. So these are swimsuits that are built to last. They're built with women in mind and from a company that is a champion of women's rights and cares about creating innovative products like leak proof swimwear, leak proof undies, all kinds of things. Definitely a company that I would recommend trying out if you haven't. Next up, we have one of the more expensive swimsuits that I have ever invested in, which is the Piper one piece from 93 Play Street. I find the silhouette of this swimsuit stunning. It is an 80s cut, so super, super high leg, minimal bum coverage, and this super bright purple with pink all around the hems. Now I find this swimsuit so stunning and also so comfortable. By the time I paid for the swimsuit in US dollars, converted to Canadian, plus duties and taxes when it got here, this suit cost me around $200, but I find myself reaching for it constantly. This is one of my favorite swimsuits to wear, especially if I actually want to go swimming or anything, because it's super comfy. It is not a lot of compression necessarily, but I feel like the way it sits on you is very, very flattering. And just because of the cut of it, you don't have to worry about like your vagina slipping out, having a nip slip. You don't have to worry about any of that. Super, super flattering. It comes in lots of other very adorable Barbie inspired colors too. There's like a bright blue with a different darker blue lining, bright pink, very adorable. Highly considering getting another swimsuit from this brand because I love it so much. And yes, it's very, very expensive, but I think if you are looking for like one staple one-piece swimsuit, this is the one. And they do have slightly more neutral colors as well. Like they do have a black if you just want this swimsuit, but not like crazy color, but life's more fun in color. So definitely one of my all-time favorite swimsuits. Will definitely buy from this brand again. It is a small company based in the US, and this suit is a great example of one where I just took a risk and bought something that I had seen a lot on TikTok and it worked out great. This is why I made this channel, was to find these small stores that are incredible. I'm very, very glad that I found this one because I absolutely love this suit. Wear it constantly, and I really feel like you cannot go wrong with the Piper one piece. So cute, so flattering, so comfy. Next up, we have the oldest swimsuit that I still wear, and also one of the cheapest swimsuits that I have ever purchased, which is this little one piece from Cupshe. This swimsuit was in the first ever swimwear haul review that I ever did on this channel, and I had already owned it for a couple of years at that point. Now, I still distinctly remember my first time ever buying something from Cupshe. I was literally fresh out of university, didn't have that much money, was going on a vacation, and really wanted like 1 or 2 new swimsuits because I had not bought a swimsuit in years because I couldn't afford to go on vacation when I was in university. So I bought this one and a little like white bikini with green leaves on it. This one piece is awesome. It was very cheap. It fits great. It has cups inside that instead of being like those little flimsy cups that just stop your nipple from showing, it has actual like molded cups. You can still remove them, but they actually do something to help provide support and like a little bit of shape if you feel like you want a little bit more shaping. It has adjustable straps. It has a fairly open back with a little clasp. I will say the clasp is kind of hard to do it by yourself. That is like my one downside of this bathing suit. This is pretty full bum coverage. This is the bathing suit that I reach for when I'm going somewhere with like family. Still to this day, I wear this swimsuit. I still think it looks cute. This has been washed hundreds of times at this point, worn in pools, the ocean, the sea, lakes. It has been around the block. It still looks as good as when I got it, and I still think it's an adorable swimsuit. Now, compared to other options that I have shown, is Cupshe as sustainable? No. But if you do not have the money and you need like a couple of swimsuits that are going to last you a while, I could not recommend them enough. This swimsuit is not nearly as thick as the other options that I've shown that are a bit more expensive. It still has never gone see-through on me. I also had a white Cupshe bikini, never went see-through. It's got plenty of crotch coverage, so you don't have to worry about that. It does give a little bit of support with the built-in cups and the fact that it's a little bit tighter just at the underbust. And I truly feel like this is one of my favorite swimsuits of all time from Cupshe. And I guess my overarching point here is you don't necessarily need to spend $200 on a one piece from 93 Play Street or 437 or any other like really trendy swimwear place to get something that's going to do the job and feel really good and be comfy for you. And in my opinion, there's no shame from shopping from Cupshe. This is a great suit. I have a couple other suits from them that are in my rotation as well that I love to this day, that I absolutely love. They have some really comfy stuff. They have some really adorable stuff. And like a lot of other places, I would just recommend reading the reviews. You should be able to get a pretty good sense on the quality of different pieces that you're considering. I cannot recommend it enough. Now, next up, we have, of course, Aerie. And I have probably 5 or 6 bathing suits in total from Aerie, but this little top with just a set of black bottoms is one that I tend to reach for a lot. It's just this very cute little gingham bandeau style with like little poofy sleeves, and their high cut crossover bottoms, which they sell some iteration of this in both crossover and just straight across the top, literally every season. Now, I'm not gonna take too much time talking about this specific bikini because one of the downsides with Aerie, every bikini that you love in this 2 seconds will be out of stock and replaced by something else in like a couple of months. It is the epitome of fast fashion. It's not like they say, okay, this bathing suit, you know, sold pretty well, we'll keep it forever. With the exception of the wrap one pieces that got very, very famous a few years ago. They still have those in a few styles all the time. But Aerie really tends to kind of take all of their swim off their site and replace it with entirely new stuff every once in a while. Now, I will say, while I love a lot of Aerie swim pieces that I've tried, it can be very hit and miss. I have some swimsuits that are like absolutely amazing. I've had them forever. I wear them time and time again. And there are some that I get and I try them on and I'm like, this is terrible quality. I will never wear this, and I send it back. These bottoms I absolutely love. I think they're one of the most flattering little pairs of bottoms on the market. They're not very expensive, especially because Aerie does a lot of sales where it'll be like 2 pieces for $30 or like a 1 piece for $30. So I would personally recommend that you keep your eye out for that. Now, the only downside is sometimes the adorable, really trendy swimsuit that you wanted to get is out of stock in your size by the time you get to those sales, especially in size medium. I personally wear a size medium in Aerie Swim, and I constantly see that sizes medium and large are always sold out. But overall, a lot of their swim, really good quality. Like, these bottoms are excellent. I've worn them so many times. They have lots of different color options and styles, so you can always mix and match, get exactly what you want. But like I said, only downside is it is fast fashion and it can move very fast sometimes. So just keep that in mind. Make sure you kind of snag up the pieces that you cannot live without, but I would wait for a sale for everything else. And last but certainly not least, we have the Baiia wrap suit. Now, this is another more expensive option from Baiia, which is located in Australia, but this suit is gorgeous. I've had multiple people ask me if I have gotten a boob job before when I was wearing this suit, because it makes your chest look incredible. This is another one of the suits that is really designed to mold to you. It is a very similar fabric actually to the Londre suit that I showed, the very first suit, which is funny, first and last. This is a suit that when you're putting it on, you're like, oh my God, it's gonna be too small. The second you get it on, it literally clings to you like a glove and feels super comfortable to wear. Now, this is 3 different pieces. So the main body part up to here is one piece. This part that's over this second breast is the second piece, and then the little bow is a third piece, and you can kind of put them together however you want. This main body piece is reversible, so you could have a solid white swimsuit if you wanted, or you can have this kind of mix and match pattern. All of the Baiia swimsuits have this kind of reversible aspect, so you can kind of wear them however you want. They also have bikinis that can kind of mix together to either be a bikini and a bottom, or can look like a one piece if you choose. So overall, very interesting company. I personally feel like the swimsuits are very, very high quality, clearly a lot of attention to detail, and pretty innovative in terms of the idea behind it, where you could buy a couple Baiia bikinis and mix and match to make a whole bunch of different looking swimsuits. Overall, it's a lot more expensive than some of the other options that I've shown today, but it's also very cute, very unique, and something that I actually do reach for and really, really like. I find it really pretty. So I figured, be safe and include it. You never know, somebody else might be interested or looking for this kind of an adjustable experience. And those are all of my favorite places to buy swimsuits from. There were a few places that I have swimsuits from, but that I don't necessarily feel like I reach for them a lot. If you're interested in hearing some of those and maybe why I don't reach for them as often, let me know down in the comments. I'm happy to share my thoughts. Some of those places include like Escape Swimwear. I have some suits from them. I don't wear them that often. Black Bow, Toluca Swim. I have some. I don't feel like I wear them too often. Zaful. So like I said, if you're interested in that, let me know. Otherwise, I would love to know what your favorite suit from today was. And also, where is your favorite place to buy swimwear? I am always looking for new places to check out. I just bought some of the brand new Tala Swim, which was literally just launched a couple days ago. So that's very exciting. Can't wait to review that when it gets here. And with that, thank you very much for watching this video today. I really, really appreciate it. If you are not already subscribed, I would ask that you hit the big red subscribe button found down below, along with the bell notification button to be notified when I post. I do put out 2 videos per week, and it is very, very helpful when you subscribe. I really appreciate it. I do also post almost daily on TikTok and Instagram if you are interested in seeing more daily content. I know a lot of people don't love TikTok. I absolutely love it. I love making content on that platform because it's short form. It's fun. And thank you again for watching. I hope that you have a fantastic week, and I will see you next time. Bye!